Hey there, everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice. Welcome to Time Travel Baseball Exhibition Season. And we are playing I think they're called the Iron Butterflies. I call them the Iron Claws because they're more like Iron Claws than Iron Butterflies. They got a powerhouse offense that's pretty intimidating. Vita Blue started the game against Grover Alexander. Grover Alexander is, a master at his craft. He's an ace pitcher, a workhorse, 1915 Phillies, a right-hander. And he was facing Vita Blue, the ace for the 70s Oakland A's. And I say was because it seemed that Blue had some shoulder issues, and he got pulled early, and we're going to check it out and see. Hopefully it's nothing. And we brought in Don Hood, and Don Hood's been okay so far. We're joining the action in the top of the fifth inning with one out. It's Cecil Travis, left-handed hitting shortstop for the Iron Butterflies or Iron Claws, and it's going to be Cecil Travis and Butch Weiniger, and then the pitcher Grover Alexander. And here's the pitch from Hood. That's a 5, and that's a deep fly ball to right field. Roberto Clemente's out there, and he tracks it down for out number 2. Next is Butch Weiniger. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side. And that's off the batter card, and it's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman, Tennis, and he throws over to first, and that retires the side. We're in the bottom of the fifth. The score is 2-0 Chomsky's. The Chomsky's picked up a run in the second and picked up a run in the third. And they've been scratching and clawing in this game. They've got 6 hits to the Iron Claws 1 hit, or the Iron Butterflies. So it's Keith Hernandez leading it off. He's a left-handed hitter. He's 1 for 1 today. He's walked and doubled. He drove in a run. There's a pitch. And that's going to be a 7. That's going to be a Cleveland Gamble card, and that's going to be none. Pitcher gets a little wild walk. Careless batter moves on second on a pass ball, and they are careless because they're the away team, and that's how I play it. So that's going to be a walk and a pass ball. So ball for Hernandez. He's on at first, and the next pitch is past the catcher, and that's going to allow Hernandez to go to second base. And my dogs are acting up just a little bit because my son went out running, and he left them behind, and he's very close to one of the dogs. It's all right, baby. It's all right. He'll be back. He'll be back. All right, so Bobby Clemente is up with nobody out and a runner on second base. And that is a 9 off Clemente. That's a hard ground ball. And that's going to be runner advances 1 base. So we're going to get a ground ball in the hole, and the shortstop. Let's try that again. Ground ball in the hole. Shortstop, only 1 play, and that's the first, and just gets it there in time. And Hernandez moves over to third base with 1 out. This is exhibition game. I think the season starts on Monday, from what I understand. And it's a very easy game to play and very relaxing. Grover Alexander on the mound from the 1915 Phillies. He's facing Gene Tennis. Tennis has good power, and we're going to see what that translates into. It's going to be off the pitcher's card, a 3-3. That's a short single. That's going to score a run. So Gene Tennis muscles one through the infield for a base hit, and that's a 3rd run for the Chomskys. Chomsky's record in the exhibition season is 1-4 so far, but they've lost some close games. And it's Rudy York with good power. And here's the pitch, and that is an 8 off the pitcher. That's a chopper, and that's going to be a fielder's choice. That's going to be 2 outs. And it's Rick Burleson. And here's the pitch. That's a 5 off the pitcher. That's a slow ground ball. Second baseman charges and throws him out to retire the side. All right, top of the 6th. Don Hood is in his, let's see what inning of work is Don Hood in. Don Hood is in his, get all the stats and I score. He's in his 3rd inning of work, starting his 3rd inning of work. And it's Grover Cleveland, the pitcher. And that's a snake eye, so when it's doubles, we got to pull a gamble card and read the none because there's nobody on. Ball rolls up the arm of the shortstop, but if the shortstop is a 3, he gloves it cleanly and throws out the base runner. Great play by Burleson. Bobbled it a second and quickly grabbed hold of it and threw a strike to the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. That's 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. It's 3-0 Chomsky here at home. Beautiful Chomsky Dome. And that's an 11 off of Eddie Collins, and that's a drive in the gap. Will Pearsall get it? No, one bounce off the wall and into second base easily is Eddie Collins with a 1-out double. And Eddie Collins is a threat to steal. He's got good speed. He's also daring. And it's Al Simmons now at the plate. And Eddie Collins has got quite a lead there, and Don Hood steps off and gets him back. Burleson's trying to sneak in behind them. And Burleson checks Al Simmons, a right-handed hitter with good power. Al Simmons, also a fine bunter and fast from the 1930 Athletics. Here's the pitch to Simmons, and there goes Collins, the throw down from York, and the tag by Tennis, and he is safe. So Eddie Collins steals 3rd. So that puts a runner on 3rd base here with only 1 out, and they're gonna allow that run and play the infield back. Want to prevent a big inning. Here's the pitch from Don Hood to Al Simmons, and that is an 11 off of Simmons, and that is a pop fly double, they call it. And that's a drive in the gap, and that's going to bounce off the wall. And nice play by Pearsall, and gets it in quickly, and Simmons slides into second base. The tag is late. So back-to-back doubles and a stolen base, and the Iron Claws, the Iron Claw Butterflies are in the back in it, 3-1 now, and they've got good power. And up comes the iconic Babe Ruth, yes sirree. The Babe is up, left-handed hitter, and Hood has his work cut out for him here. And that is an 8 on Babe's card, and that's ball 4. So Babe probably has a 500 on-base percentage. I wouldn't be surprised. He's batting .376 on his card. That puts runners on 1st and 2nd, and up comes Lou Gehrig, another left-handed hitter. This is like murderer's row here. Lou Gehrig from the 31 Yankees. Here's the pitch from Hood, and that is double 5s. That's not good. Hopefully it's off the pitcher. And it is off the pitcher, and a double 5 is going to be a base hit single. And I think that's only good with 1 out. That's going to advance. That's going to load the bases. Oh, no. Runner on second scores around. They're going to wave Al Simmons. And here's a throw, not in time. So it's 3-2 now. So just like that. The Iron Butterflies, I think that's what they're called. Hold on a second. Let me double check that real quick. The Iron Butterfly. Yep, the Iron Butterflies. That's it. Not the Iron Claws. I don't know why I call them the Iron Claws, but I like that name, the Iron Claws. Pretty cool name. All right, Hack Wilson now with 1st and 2nd, only 1 out. And you know what? Out comes the manager, and he's going to pull Hood, and we're going to go with John Matlack. John Matlack's coming in. Let's see if we can find Matt. There he is. So John Matlack, another lefty. And he's going to face Hack Wilson. And here's the pitch. And again, a 5-5. We're going to pull a card, and that's off the pitcher. And a 5-5 is again a short single. Can't catch a break. And one run scores. No, actually, a short single with 2 outs. Yep, it's going to load the bases. So bases loaded now. And it's Eric Soderholm. And again, here goes. Pitch from Matlack. We've got the infield in on the corners and halfway in the middle. And that is an 8 off of Soderholm. That's a sharp ground ball. This may be just what the doctor ordered. Sharp ground ball is going to be a 4-6-3 double play, and that retires the side. Great play by Nellie Fox. Nice flip to Burleson to throw to first and scooped out by Hernandez to stop the bleeding. Three to 2 to score. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's going to be Big McBride followed by John Matlack. So if McBride gets on, expect Matlack to be bunting. And that is double 6, and that's going to be the batter. Looks like the batter, right? Green is the batter. You got to remember that. So it's going to be a little blue. Oh, that's a ball that's going to dunk in there between Simmons and Wilson and gets by him. So McBride goes the opposite field, and that's going to bound away from Hack Wilson. McBride has some good speed around second. He's going to try for third. Here's the relay from Travis, and he is safe at third base with a leadoff triple. Big McBride. 8th place hitter, and he's a leadoff hitter. He's the second leadoff hitter. Here's John Matlack, and we're going to let him swing away. And here's the pitch. That's a 5 off the pitcher. That's a slow ground ball, and it's past the 5th, so that's infield in. So on a slow ground ball, infield in. Let's see what that says. I believe he's going to advance 1 base. Oh, with nobody out, he holds. That's automatic house rule. With nobody out, you hold at third. So this is going to be a ground ball, 6-3, 1 away. Now with 1 out, of course, he's going to try to advance. And here's Jimmy Pearsall. Pitch from Grover Cleveland. That's an 11 off Pearsall's card, and that is a ground ball and through into center field. 4-2, Chomsky's. Nellie Fox, left-handed hitter. They do a lot of hit and runs with Nellie Fox because he's known for never striking out. So we're going to try a hit and run. We're going to get a strike him out, throw him out. Here's a 4. Oh, that's a line out. That could be a double play if we get the pitcher card. If we get a red card, that's a double play. No, we get a green. On a hit and run, consult the lineout chart. And that says that exactly. I played it right. So he gets Jimmy Pearsall, read it off the bat, and gets back quickly. So Nellie Fox hit it on the screws, but right at the second baseman, Eddie Collins. And Alexander checks Weiniger for the sign. Keith Hernandez. Here's a pitch. And that is a 5 off the batter card. And that's a base hit for Hernandez. Single. Runner stops at second base. Bobby Clemente with 2 out and 2 on. Here's a pitch. He's a 351 hitter. That's going to be a 7. That's a gamble card with a runner at second. We're going to look a single, center field, tougher ace pitcher. It's a line out. Man on second is out on a double play if they're alert. So that's a a liner that hangs up there just enough for Hack Wilson to haul it in, and that retires the side. But the Chomskys pick up a run. They lead it 4-2. And it's going to be Travis, Weiniger, and Alexander here in the top of the 7th inning. Here's a pitch from Matlack. And that is a 7 off of Travis, and that's a fly ball to right field. On the run is Clemente, and he tracks it down. 1 away. Hey, Bears Den, how are you, brother? Little exhibition game here before the season starts on Monday. Checking out my team. John Matlack is on the mound. Butch Weiniger. Switch hitter back from the left side. Here's a pitch from Matlack. That's a 5 off Matlack, and that's a slow ground ball to the first baseman, Hernandez. Takes it himself, steps on the bag, and that's 2 down. And we're going to let the pitcher bat here. And that is a 6, and it's a sharp ground ball. Oh, no, it's the wrong side. It is a sharp ground ball on both. The shortstop, Burleson up with it, and that retires the side. Gene Tennis against Grover Alexander. And that is a 6 off the pitcher. Strike 3. Down swing goes Tennis. Rudy York. And that's a 5 off York, and that's a ground ball and through the left side for a base hit. York is on at first, and here comes Rick Burleson. He's 0 for 2. Burleson's another one with no strikeouts. He's another one that's a good hit and run guy. And we're going to try to stay out of double play. Not with Rudy York. Yeah, we're just going to swing away. That's going to be a 9 off the pitcher, and that is an infield pop-up. And here's Big McBride. And that is a 9. Another infield pop-up to Cecil Travis. And that retires the side. John Matlack's facing Eddie Collins. He's going to face 2 lefties and a righty. Top of the 8th, 4-2 Chomskys. Now, can we get through this lineup, this top of the order with Collins, Simmons, Ruth, Gehrig, and Hack Wilson? Holy smokes. Not easy. It's got to be off the pitcher's card, and this one's not going to be. This is a line drive into center field, and Big McBride, a couple of steps to his left, and hauls it in. And we're going to make a quick defensive change. We're going to send Big McBride. We're going to pull McBride, and we're going to bring in Rick Manning in center field. And we're going to put Gene Tennis behind the plate. And we're going to put Ray Knight at third base. Let's see, Ray Knight at third base. Let's get him in there. Yeah, with some defensive changes real quick there. We didn't realize, we suddenly realized, oh, we got to make those changes. It's the 8th inning. All right, here's Al Simmons, a right-handed hitter against John Matlack. And that is going to be a 3, and that is a hit by pitch. Al Simmons gets plunked. 2 Chomskys were hit today. And we may pull Matlack here. We may pull Matlack. For Joe Beggs. We got a lefty up, so we're going to leave him in there. And Joe Beggs is warming up. And that is a 7 off of Babe Ruth. And that's a deep drive to right field. Roberto Clemente back to the track, looks up and makes the catch. So Babe gave it a ride. Was looking in that direction. He has that ability to look in the direction and send it out there. And here's Lou Gehrig, another lefty. with 2 outs and 1 on. Here's the pitch. And that's a 7. Again, that's off Gehrig. And that's a high fly, right center field. Manning on the run, and he tracks it down. Good jump. Outstanding center fielder, that Rick Manning. And it's John Matlack leading it off. So we'll get a pinch hitter here. Going to get Enos Cabell is going to pinch hit. He's got good speed. Plays a decent third base. Not bad. He can play a little first base as well. Enos Cabell. And here's the pitch from Alexander, and that's a 5 off Cabell, and that's a little blooper that dunks in there in between Hack Wilson and Simmons. Simmons gets to it quickly and keeps Cabell, who made a big turnaround first, to a single. Cabell has good speed. He can fly. He's got a good lead, and Grover's going to throw over. Just a calling card toss to Lou Gehrig. Jimmy Pearsall, he's 1 for 4 today. He's flied out, lined out, grounded out, and singled. And from the set, here's the pitch, and there goes Cabell. The throw down from Weiniger, and not in time. Stolen base for Cabell. Enos Cabell doing it all here. And runner at second base now for Jimmy Pearsall, right-handed hitter. It's an 0-1 to count. And that is going to be a 4 off of Alexander. That's a line out. And daring runner on third would score, but that's going to be runner's hole. So that's a drive in the gap. Hack Wilson after it, and he runs it down. Now it's Nellie Fox, left-handed hitter. And with 1 out, try to get. Let's walk Fox. Try to get the double play here. Here's Hernandez. Keith Hernandez. Here's a pitch, and that is a 7 off Hernandez. That's going to be a high fly ball to right center field. Babe drifts over, squeezes it for the out. Nobody advances on that high fly. Let's see. Let's double check. High fly out. Careless defense. Runner on third scores. So no. And here's Bobby Clemente. Here's the pitch. And that is a 3 off of Clemente. And that is a ground ball and through the left side for a base hit. A short single may score a run. Daring with 2 outs. He is daring. He will score. And Nellie Fox is going to stop at second base. RBI single for Bobby Clemente. And it makes it a 5-2 game. Gene Tennis now with 2 outs and 2 on. Tennis is 1 for 3. He's flied out, been hit by a pitch, singled, and struck out. Here's a pitch, and that's a 10 off of Alexander. And that's strike 3, and Tennis doesn't like it. Drops his bat, pulls off his batting gloves. Still at the plate. All right. Gene Tennis is behind the plate now. Ray Knight is at third. And in center field, we got Rick Manning here for the top of the 9th. Then we're going to bring in Joe Beggs, right-handed hitter. He's going to face Hack Wilson, Eric Soderholm, and Cecil Travis. It's 5-2. And that is a 9 off of Hack Wilson. And that is ripped to the shortstop. Burleson scoops it. And he gets his man. Soderholm. We're gonna. Let me undo that. Let me get Beggs in there real quick. I didn't write him in. We're using iScore. Joe Beggs. And that was a grounded to short, 6-3. All right, Eric Soderholm. We're going to pinch hit for Soderholm. He's a righty. We're going to bring in Roy Howell, a lefty. And it's a 5-2 game here in the top of the ninth with 1 out. Joe Beggs on the mound. It's, the Iron Butterflies have 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors, 5 left on base. The Chomskys with 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and 12 left on base. The Chomskys will nickel and dime you to death. They're a punch and Judy team. And that is a 7 off of Howell, and that's a high fly to right center field. Rick Manning makes the catch, and that retires. No, that's 2 down. So the Iron Butterflies are down to their last batter, the lefty shortstop, Cecil Travis. Travis hit .317. This team has a powerhouse offense. Good pitch, and that is a 5 off of Beggs, and that is a deep drive in the gap, and Pearsall after it, and he runs it down, and that's the ball game. The Chomskys hold on and win it by a score of 5-2. The victory will go to Chomskys. Were leading it the whole time, so we're going to give that victory to John Matlack. That's good. John Matlack will get the victory. It was Vita Blue started the game, but got injured, had some shoulder issues, and got pulled for Don Hood. Don Hood came in for a few innings. But really, it was John Matlack who kind of held on and got through some strenuous offensive drives by the Iron Butterflies. And the loss is going to go to Grover Cleveland, who's got the complete game. And let's quickly recap. Let's look at the team batting for the Iron Claws. It was Lou Gehrig with 2 hits, 2 singles, and RBIs. Gehrig and Al Simmons with RBIs. For the Chomskys, batting-wise, it was Hernandez and Clemente, York, and McBride each had 2 hits apiece. And the RBIs were all spread out. Pearsall with an RBI, Hernandez, Clemente, Tennis, and Vita Blue had an RBI. Ground out, I believe. And that's it. This is exhibition season for the Time Travel Baseball League. And we're gonna play one more game. Take a little break, play one more game, and this is CP Cards and Dice. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bears Den.